Good afternoon. You're watching PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. Happy holidays, everyone. We have entered the final month of the racing season here at Harris, Philadelphia. And as the weather is getting colder, the action on the track is beginning to heat up. We have a great show for you on tap. Here's a look at some of the things you can expect to see in this next half hour. The big bucks were flowing at Harris, Philadelphia this week, and the big guns were out at Dover Downs for the matron eliminations. Plus, I'll introduce you to Larry Stalbaum. His story next. Racing's fastest paced half hour is starting right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
There they go.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily.
Underway. Starting fast outside here is Brent Messenger to the early. Five and 4 the halftime. Just over 3 to go. At the top of the stretch.
Hi there, Harness Racing fan, and welcome to another edition of PA Harness Week. Along with Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, and we are deep in the home stretch of yet another racing season, Heather. The 2012 season is winding down. After today, there are only four more shows, and then we are sports history for yet another season.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
You think it makes you sad? How do you think it makes
Where's the Kleenex?
What will we do? What will you guys do out there? I don't know. Anyway, but we came on in March, and now it's December. So it's kind of like, how did that happen?
Are you asking me to explain the relativity of time or something?
No, because suddenly time seems to be going like a ceiling fan on high. I mean, how did we get from March to December? Wow, and only 4 shows left. Pretty nuts. Okay, what does this mean? It means that year-end championships are at stake, and the one that is up for grabs, and nobody quite knows who to put their finger on, 3-year-old pacer of the year.
That's right.
And who do you think that should be?
Well, there's really 4 top contenders. There's Sweet Lou, there's Thinking Out Loud.
Thinking Out Loud?
Thinking Out Loud.
Thinking Out Loud, yes.
A Rock and Roll Dance, and then there's Heston Blue Chip.
Okay.
Then 3 of them are millionaires, okay? Mm-hmm. Sweet Lou, Thinking Out Loud, and A Rock and Roll Dance. They're the millionaires.
And not from hitting the Powerball lottery, which is $500 million. Okay, right.
But then Heston Blue Chip, he's won 13 out of 17 races this year. They've all raced a good amount of times, 17 to over 20 starts. So anyway, it's really interesting. It is like...
So who you picking?
I'm going with the white horse. Do you remember that white horse that was born?
Yeah, Silver.
Yeah.
The Lone Ranger's horse.
That's who I'm going
That's who you're going with?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not going... Well, Sweet Lou had it in his grasp. He shaded 148 as a 2-year-old. He was 147-4 in the North America Cup at Lim. I mean, it was his to lose, and to his credit, he lost it, I think, because he was inconsistent all year. Heston Blue Chip, earlier in the year, was the New York Sire Stakes, which isn't exactly the best racing opponents. He got good at the end, but, we'll have to wait and see. If you ask me to say something, I will say A Rock and Roll Dance, because he won the Meadowlands Pace, he won the Hemp, and the Battle of Brandywine here at Harris, Philadelphia.
Well, I think we should ask some of the drivers who they think should be 3-year-old Racing Colt of the Year.
That's why you make the big money.
Just saying.
Here they are. When it comes to discussing the best 3-year-old in the country this year, we're talking to a guy right now, Yannick Gingras, the Green Hornet, who had an up-close and personal look at virtually all the big races. And Yannick, in your opinion, who was the best 3-year-old pacer in the country this year?
To be honest with you, I don't even know why we're still discussing this at this time of the year, because to me it's a no-brainer. Rock and Roll Dance, every dance. You can make a case for a couple other horses, but they were just, they won one big race. You're Thinking Out Loud, Sweet Lou, Bold the Doer, and those are horses that only won one big race or a couple half-mile races. So I don't even think they should be considered as far as 3-year-old pacer of the year. You get a horse like Heston Blue Chip. Well, he stayed in New York all year, and I think that's going to hurt a little bit. He came to the Meadowland Pace, didn't do very. He had a good post. He didn't do very well. He finished 4th. He didn't win the Sire Stake final. Got beat in a cane pace. Every time you kind of face the open competition until the end of the year, well, now he's very dominant, but there's a bunch of tired horses. I would have liked to, he's a great horse, but I would have liked to see him when everybody else is at the top of his game, see how well he would have done then,
So for you, it's a total no-brainer. It's rock and roll dance, that's it.
To me, it's a Rock and Roll Dance all the way.
Timmy, you might be a little biased about the answer you're going to give, but who do you think should be 3-year-old pacing colt of the year, and why?
Well, definitely in the late part of the season, it's got to, Heston Blue Chip's got to have strong consideration. He win the Breeders' Crown, he win the Progress. He's done it really in a high fashion, so he would have to get my vote. But there's a lot of good 3-year-old pacing colts. The Rock and Roll Dance, he's made over $1 million, and Bolt the Dur win the Adios and some of the big races. So it's a toss-up. It's a hard vote to have to put in, and they got their work cut out for them.
Thank you, guys. Well, we will find out exactly who wins the 3-year-old award. Nobody deserves the win, in my opinion. And that'll happen in December, and you'll find out right here on PA Harness Week. And speaking of racing, let's get to a 15-claimer. It was Sunday 6th here at Harris Philly, and the lovely Heather's got that bad boy for you.
All right, number 1 is a Drive All Night. He's the favorite in here. 3rd last time out in this class. Number 5 is Sodi's Moonshine with Andy Miller, the Orange Crush. And number 3, Man of Leisure Suit with Rock and Ron. Both of these guys were the 4-1 second choice.
And Drive All Night takes aim at Cane Ridge outside the quarter pole. Drive All Night with those blue blinkers now in front has extended his lead to 1.25 lengths. Cane Ridge under pressure begins to fade. Pike Hanover angled wide to try to save second on the far turn. Man of Leisure Suits going just evenly under quite a bit of encouragement. 5 from the front, joined wide by Sodi's Moonshine. Then He's a Beach Boy, Indescribable, and Cambassador whips them in. 3/4, 124 and 2, down to the 150. Drive All Night's under a drive. 3/4 in front from Pike Hanover. They're 2.5 better than Sodi's Moonshine on to take third. Drive All Night.
What I have in my hand is the winning driver of this race. I know, how did he do that? Amazing. Drive All Night wins in 153 and 1. Of course, this is the one and only George Napolitano Jr. Now, the day that he won this race was a big day for George. He didn't have like a record wins or win a big stakes race, but it was his bobblehead giveaway, and we caught up with George to find out about this momentous occasion. Stop hitting him. A lot of buzz out there about the George Napolitano Jr. bobblehead doll. It's very popular. What are your feelings on it? How was the day?
Oh, it was a great day. I was just thankful that Barry and Ronnie put that on for me, and they promoted it. And it was a great day to have your own bobblehead, something special.
The bobblehead has a helmet on it. I didn't think that was very fair to the way that you style your hair. What are your feelings? Hopefully they'll come out with another one in the future?
Well, I don't know about that. I'm kind of losing my hair now, so the helmet looks pretty good on me.
Still, though, I think that we need to see something where we can really get a feel on the bobblehead, like how the gel is and how much work you go into doing your hairstyle.
Yeah, I put a lot of work into it, and thank God for the glue. I got to glue the hair in the right spots. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And Steve, don't ever hit me like that again. I'm coming after you.
Thank you, Georgie, and congratulations. Stick around with us because guess what? More exciting races here from Harris, Philadelphia, and you will not believe the payoffs that they paid out here. And if you didn't bet them, you didn't have them. But watch and eat your heart out. Coming up next.
Is Marion Miss Julie maintaining her 1.5 length lead.
Tonight, it's ladies' night. The lights are low, and the stakes are high. Sometimes ladies' night is just a date night in disguise. At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
NF Quotable got
Why do so many winners travel in EB trailers? They love the ride. EB Pacesetter trailers deliver your horses in peak condition, ready to race every time. Designed to provide safe and comfortable transport for standard-bred racehorses, EB's Pacesetter Series trailers are the preferred choice of professional standard-bred trainers and breeders nationwide. All EB Pacesetter models feature custom standard-bred options and excellent airflow and aligned interior sealing to keep your horses fresh and comfortable. Every EB trailer has commercial quality componentry and riveted sidewall construction engineered and designed to stand up to constant and rigorous horse and road use. And a sleek aerodynamic nose design that also delivers improved fuel savings. More winners ride with EB than any other trailer. EB, setting the pace in standard-bred horse transportation.
Mohegan Sun Off-Track Wagering, Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hi, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. Along with Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, and our Sharla McBride caught up with a driver, and Heather's going to tell you who that driver is.
His name is Larry Stalbaum, and he's been a well-known horseman for many years here in Pennsylvania, and he's actually been racing in New York recently. Well, his wife is Kim Asher, and they make an incredible team. They're a real family unit in harness racing, and, well, take it away, Sharla.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with driver Larry Stalbaum. Larry, you've been in the sport a long time, and you haven't been at it alone. Your wife, Kim, I know, trains with you. How did you guys first meet?
Well, we first met many years ago. Her dad raced a very large stable and started out in Toledo, and then when I moved to Michigan, he was a mainstay there, and she was there working for him, helping him, and that's how we met a long time ago.
What's your favorite part about driving horses?
Oh, I've always just loved racing horses. This is all I've ever done. I love driving, I love racing, and it's all I plan on doing. My kids all enjoy it. They all like being with the horses. They love their animals. We have all kinds of animals, and you know, it just everything about it. This is the only job I've ever done. The only thing I really want to do.
How do you juggle family life and work?
Oh, I've slowed down a lot since my kids have gotten older. You know, they're not that old. They're still quite young, but I try to, you know, I stay home a lot more. No more doubleheaders. I'm going to come here till the end of the meet on Wednesdays because we have a few that need to race here. And, you know, no more doubleheaders and try not to race every day like I used to, you know.
We wish you and your wife the best of luck.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks, and back to you guys.
Let's go right to racing action. Sunday's third here at Harris, Philadelphia was a trot. You know how much I love them. Non-winners at $5,500 in the last 5 starts. Number 3, Opinion Hanover with Dave Miller was 2-1. Do you have an opinion on him at all?
Everybody's got one.
Okay. Number 2, Marion Miss Julie was 3-1 with George Napolitano. Number 8, Quittis with Andy Miller was 4-1, and with a call, our main man, James Withright.
The Akitas guns 3 wide to a joint lead, and Akitas sticks the neck in front, moving into the first turn, under arrest, will yield. Oh, Akitas, just upon making the lead, broke stride. 8 Akitas is on a break, and now taking over from between horses is Marion Miss Julie. And under arrest falter dropping inside the peg, so Marion Miss Julie's alone to the lead, a length and a half in front. From Opinion Hanover in second spot by 2. Ride and Style took over the third position. And then comes Smoke and Muscles, who's up into fourth, wide of under arrest, some 5 lengths from the lead. Apparition now takes over the fifth position, angling wide with 6 lengths to make up. Past the winning post first time. A Gentleman is 6th and moving second over right now, 6 lengths off the lead. 2.5 more to Akitas, who dropped back second last. And Under Arrest dropped out to trail the field after a 28-4 first quarter. At the half-mile pole, it is Marion Miss Julie maintaining her length and a half lead over Opinion Hanover. Apparition is first over and pushing up to be a joint second now. Apparition's taken over second and will force the hand of Marion Miss Julie at the 3/8. A Gentleman is second over, loosely tracking the cover of Apparition, who's taken the lead. A Gentleman's gained to be a joint third, 2.5, 3 lengths from the lead. A Gentleman continues to make progress, and Apparition's pulling clear. Ride and Styles drop back 6 from the front at the quarter pole. Smoke and Muscles wide of that, unable to gain. Then Akitas and 2 off last, Under Arrest. 3 quarters in 1:27-4 after a 59-2 half mile, and approaching the top of the stretch, Apparition leads A Gentleman by a length and a half. 3 lengths away, Opinion Hanover's taken third from the fading Marion Miss Julie. Smoke and Muscles fans to the grandstand side, but is still 7 off the lead. Down to the final 16th, Apparition driven out, chased home by A Gentleman. They're 4 better than Opinion Hanover. Apparition.
Number 6, Apparition, off at 36-1, and the longest shot on the board with Carlo Paliseno. There's a name from the past. Shocked the field and shocked the fans, winning by 1 in 157-3 and paying $74 even to win, and $31.80 in the middle if you have a proclivity for betting $2 to place, which is not chopped liver, of course. Number 7, A Gentleman, off at 10-1 with Tim Tetrick, who shouldn't be 10-1 on a billy goat. Got the belly. Favorite Opinion Hanover could do no better Then third, the 6-7 exacta return, $572.60. Just amazing. I'm just shocked by their payoff.
I am sure that Carlo Paliseno would just love the fact that you called him a name from the past.
He's my main man, pots and pans.
Okay, good. All right,
You want to do another race for us or what?
I think I will.
Cool.
I've got youngsters here. 2- and 3-year-old colts, $9,000 pace. Number 4 is Kiss My Donkey. The even money favorite, new to the Britt Evans stable. Number 3 is Here Is the Future, making his pari-mutuel debut in this one. And then number 7 is Kaysen Roadrunner, goes to post for trainer Brian Truitt, and this one's a 10-to-1 shot.
Here Is the Future in the first 100 yards, amassed a 2.5-length lead. Kaysen Roadrunner is second, dropping down from the outside to be 2 better than Ooh Bad Boy. Kiss My Donkey, the even money favorite, is fourth and 5.5 lengths off the lead. Ghost House is racing in the 5th position. Crimson Cruiser is 6th. Millennium Wheel is 7th after a leave attempt. And Johnny the Wire's at the back of the pack, 12 lengths behind. Here Is the Future and Montrell Teague, first quarter mile, a sensible 28-1. They pass us on the first occasion. Here Is the Future. Leads Kaysen Roadrunner by 1.5 lengths. Ooh Bad Boy is 3rd. Kiss My Donkey is 4th. Ghost House is 5th. Millennium Wheels in search of cover has found it in the form of Ghost House, who's trying to flush Kiss My Donkey to the outside, and Kiss My Donkey, the even money favorite, moves first over, but is slow to gain 4.5 from the front. As a result of the movement to the outside, Crimson Cruiser found plenty of room to save ground and is up within 5 lengths of the lead, now a joint 5th with Ghost House, who tracks the cover of Kiss My Donkey to the backstretch. The back marker is Millennium Wheel off a 59 3/2 mile, 31-2 the second quarter. Here Is the Future, controls the terms with 3/8 to go, and Kaysen Roadrunner tracks from 1.5 lengths behind in the pocket. Kiss My Donkey continues up to within 1 3/4 lengths of the lead, 5/16 from home, is nearly a joint second with Kaysen Roadrunner. Ooh Bad Boy stalks from the 4th position, 3 lengths from the lead and going quite nicely right now. Ghost House leveled off at the flank of Crimson Cruiser. They're 5 from the front. Johnny the Wire hooks 3 wide with 6.5 to make up. Millennium Wheels carried widest of all, 9 lengths behind Here Is the Future, who hit 3/4 in 1:27-2. The field turns for home. Here Is the Future. 1.5 lengths in front from Kaysen Roadrunner, giving chase down the inside. Kiss My Donkey failed to fire down to the line. Here Is the Future.
Here Is the Future goes from wire to wire in his first career race. The winning time 1:56-2, and he pays $10.20. So that was impressive. In the sulky was Montrell Teague. He's a youngster himself, tender age of 21, finishing second. Kaysen Roadrunner, Brian Truitt Jr. is the driver. He's 23. So I thought that was kind of cool. The horse's name is Here Is the Future, and then you've got these 2 youngsters, first and second.
I've got ties older than them.
Who is?
I have ties older than these 2.
Oh, well, get this. Finishing 3rd with Kiss My Donkey was T-Trick, totally an old man at 31.
Ooh, wow, amazing. Stay with us when we come back. More exciting racing action here from Harris, Philadelphia. And Kelly is here with her picks, and I will tell you how I hit a Kelly Connors late double last week at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs that paid almost $50. It's an amazing story. Don't go away.
Horses helping people, people helping horses. At Equilibrium, horses help those with special needs achieve balance in body, mind, and spirit, while Equilibrium's people give retired horses the forever home they deserve. Join in the giving and help spread the joy of equine-assisted activities. Visit www.equi-librium.org to learn more and make a tax-deductible contribution today. Equilibrium, a helping hoof for those in need.
Mohegan Sun Off-Track Wagering. Allentown, Carbondale, East Stroudsburg. Always leave happy.
Hi there, and welcome back to Harris, Philadelphia, where it was a wild, crazy orgy of money-making money on Sunday. How about this one? Sunday's 5th. The beat goes on. It was a conditioned pace. Non-winners at 5,500. The last 5 starts, $10,000 in the line. Number 2, Emerald Empress with Tim Tetrick, and number 6, 4 Stars Twins with George Napolitano were 8-5 Coach Hawks. Number 4, Joe Paz Artist, 6-1 with Matt Gicaley. Let's see what happens.
4 Stars Twins maintains a length and a half lead. Camco Kyle's taken second by a long neck wide of Emerald Express, who continues to track from the loose pocket. Tetrick's chasing after Emerald Express to try to close the pocket back up and reclaim second. 2 more to Joe Paz Artist, who has 4 to make up a quarter from home. Night Train Shane advances while saving ground to pass a stalled Private Interview. Brandon's Colt was carried 3 wide with 6.5 to make up, and Dela Cruz moves up out of last at the inside. Private Interview dropped out to trail 9 lengths behind 4 Stars Twins, who hit 3/4 in 1:24.2, and off the corner, 4 Stars Twins will be chased home up the open stretch by Emerald Express, who has pretty good momentum, and Night Train Shane's rallying nicely down the center. Up to the line, 4 Stars Twins narrow advantage. Night Train Shane digging in.
You say you want mo money? We got mo money for you, babe. Number 1, Night Train Shane came roaring down the lane at 13-1 with Andy Miller to nip pace setter 4 Stars Twins right on the money, winning ahead in 1:54.2. 4 Stars Twins, who led every step of the way but the last one, took the tough beat and finished second. Emerald Express was another length back in third. The payoff in this one, $28 and change, and the beat goes on. Let's make some more money. Heather's got the next race for you.
All right, here I've got 3- and 4-year-old Colt Pacers. Number 2, Chicago Hanover is the better's choice. This is just his second start for trainer Julie Miller. Number 1 is Hello Hotshot. Won a couple starts back, but in a little easier condition. And number 3 is Varsity Hanover. This horse has hit the board his last 10 races.
3/4 in 1:23.2, 27-1 in the third quarter. Maytime Terror just ahead in front. Chicago Hanover's closed in nicely. Varsity Hanover is loaded with pace but has nowhere to go right now. Hello Hotshot moves 3 wide off the far turn. Abbeylara is in behind a cluster of horses. Off the corner, Maytime Terror under pressure, joined wide by Chicago Hanover. Varsity Hanover's hard driven up the open stretch. Abbeylara late on the scene too. Down to the line, Abbeylara, Chicago Hanover. Here's the line, Abbeylara 18-1.
Maytime Terror was trying to keep the pace going to the end, but that 27 1/3 quarter just couldn't keep it going. It was a brigade of horses coming down the stretch. It was Abbeylara who finds room in deep stretch, wins in 1:52.2. Sunday was like a crazy long shot day in Philadelphia. Yannick Gingras in the bike, $38 payoff. Very nice. Chicago Hanover second. Hello Hotshot took third.
Stay with us when we come back. We're going in the bike. We're going to Dover. Some maternal limbs to get your head spinning around like the Exorcist. Don't go away.
Hillbilly Hanover has gone by and gotten the lead. Melmara moves into second. Volcador drops back. Heston Blue Chip moving up.
When it's your time to shine, what will you do? At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hi, welcome back to PA Harness Week. As promised, we are going in the bike, and we're going to Dover, not too far from... It's just like a home game for you, Dover, isn't it?
It is.
It is,
yeah.
okay.
My home away from home.
So they had a couple of maternal limbs for 3-year-old Colt and Gelding Pacers. It was great stuff, too. The first one was race 8. And number 1, Thinking Out Loud, was 3-5 with John Campbell. Number 3, Better's Edge, was 7-5 with Dave Miller. That's the only 2 that got bet. The rest were all double-digit bombers. Let's see what happens in this limb.
Thinking Out Loud on the outside, just ahead now. Better's Edge right there at the rail. About 3 lengths to I'm the Pied Piper, who gets to the rail third. They're at the top of the stretch, turning for home. Thinking Out Loud on the outside has a short lead coming through the stretch. Thinking Out Loud, Better's Edge still right there, coming toward the wire. Thinking Out Loud and Better's Edge. Here's the wire, Thinking Out Loud and Better's Edge.
Only 2 horses got bet, and it was a 2-horse heat, essentially. Thinking Out Loud got his schnoz there first, beating Better's Edge, a sneeze in 150 flat. I'm the Pied Piper off at 11-1 with Yannick Gingras got third, and that was the second limb. Here's Heather with race 10.
Yes, so $30,000 a limb here. Number 6 is Heston Blue Chip. Now he is in the zone right now. He won the Breeders' Crown, just coming off a win in the Progress Pace. Then number 2 is Bolt the Door. 147.4. He had an amazing record this year. Now that's the fastest mile on a 5/8 mile track, and Dover is a 5/8 mile, so this horse loves this size track. Number 4 is Hillbilly Hanover. Really underrated here because he's sort of a nobody in this field of superstars, but I've seen him race at Lexington, and I know what this horse is capable of.
It's Bolt the Door, being joined by Hillbilly Hanover. Those two are heads apart. Mel Mara's on the outside. Easy Again's got the rail. They go into the far turn. Hillbilly Hanover has gone by and gotten the lead. Mel Mara moves into second. Bolt the Door drops back. Heston Blue Chip moving up. 3/4, 122.4 as they race around the final turn. And it's Hillbilly Hanover. Hillbilly Hanover's got the lead. In second is Mel Mara, followed by Heston Blue Chip. They're at the top of the stretch now, turning for home, and it's Hillbilly Hanover coming off the turn with the lead. Mel Mara down the outside, Heston Blue Chip out in the center of the track coming through the stretch. It's Hillbilly Hanover in front.
Long shot fever just spreading from state to state, right? On the whole show, we've been talking about long shots here at Philadelphia, but Dover Downs jumps into the mix. Hillbilly Hanover comes first up, wins in 1:15.3 with Yannick Gingras, pays $30.20. Heston Blue Chip made a bid from the back of the pack, just couldn't get there. And then also coming from off the pace was Escape the News, and he was third at 55-1. So the final goes for $176,000. That happens on Sunday evening at Dover. And, you know, there's racing here at 12:40 at Philadelphia. So just stick around and watch simulcasting from Dover and make it an all-dayer, right? I do want to say one thing. Heston Blue Chip for the final has George Brennan in the bike. So there's rumors going around that Tim Tetrick got fired, but that is not true. Timmy will be at a wedding on that day. So that is why he cannot make it. He has a relative getting married. So George Brennan in the bike.
Alrighty. And I mentioned before that Kelly Connors, there was a late double. We're at Mohegan Sun last week, and I'm just looking for an angle. I'm not doing any good. I look in the 11th race, and I saw R. Connor Ladd. Okay? So I naturally say, let me look in the 12th race and see if there's anything there with Kelly. And there was an up front Kelly Joe. Hello, I don't need a building to fall on me. So I bet the double. It comes in, the Kelly Connors double, and pays $48.50.
Wow, nice.
Who said you can't make money in this game?
Congratulations.
Now to find out what Kelly's got in store for you this particular day, pay attention. Here's her picks.
Tomorrow at Dover Downs, the Matron Stakes finals are happening. Race number 10, 3 millionaires in the field. I like the 4 on top, Heston Blue Chip. He got my vote in the eliminations, and I don't think his round could have gone any worse. Just crazy fast fractions from the get-go. He kind of got shuffled back, was forced to go 3 wide from the half on out, and just tried to make up a lot of ground. Ended up running out of real estate, but it was a strong closing effort. Don't see it playing out that way here tonight. I see him getting to the winner's circle with driver George Brennan aboard. 4, 1, 8, and 5. Those are my picks. Hopefully they'll bring you luck this weekend. Enjoy.
That'll do it for us for this edition of PA Harness Week. For all of us here, including Bruce Casella, my partner Heather Moffat, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to get high on harness.
It's only natural.
Explosive Matter wins the Colonial easily. Underway.
Starting fast outside here. Brent Messenger to the air.